And we're live. Hello, everyone. Sorry we're running a touch late, but hey, here we are. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon. Happy time zones wherever you might be. I'm Emma, and welcome back to The House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent, and welcome back to Getting the Car Loser, which, if you hadn't read the notifications, you might be asking, well, didn't we finish this game last time? And hey, if you weren't here last time, we finished this game. But there's DLC. And apparently the DLC has been described as the game's longest chapter and just a continuation of the story. So that's what we're doing. I'm very excited. I know very little of what to expect of it. But yeah. So, yeah. If you missed last time, we kept driving into Lesser Anastasia, having lots of emotional moments. We ground until we had every weapon story unlocked. And then we went and we killed the Machine Devil. Well, sealed them away for another 1,000 years. And then, as a big twist, it turned out Sam's dad was the king. Who could have seen that coming? Yeah. I think the only thing to cover before we start, standard content warnings. This is a game that deals explicitly and not particularly subtly with the online right, the rise of fascism, and general associated bigotry. So there will be direct and explicit displays of homophobia, transphobia, probably racism, with the understanding that the people saying this are fascists and we are going to kill them with a sword. That sword. Or possibly another sword which I use to cheese things, but mostly that sword. But yes, and also expect strong language throughout and probably quite a few sexual references. So hey, if that's not for you, that's totally fine. You can take some time and the VOD will be here when you're ready for it. Or if you never want to engage with that, that's totally fine too. This game won't last forever. And hey, we do a lot of other things. This is just, less family friendly than most of my fare. I'm not in the right window. Excellent start. I'm in the right window. You wouldn't recognise me if I was in the right window to start with. I mean, come on. Let's get into the game, see what happens. Yes, look, we're all rank 10 or 10 plus. It says post-game, because that's where we are. We're also all nearly dead, but don't worry about that. Ah, yes, and here we are in the blank void in the post-game at the end of the world. But there's a DLC machine here. So, the last one hasn't been released yet, so future adventures. But for now, let's talk about the fate of another world. And I don't recognise two of those people. Face divine truths, tragedy, and new adversity in the burning ruins of another world. Let's go. Oh, confirm. Please note you can't return until it's started. Yeah, until it's finished. Okay, how's this for a place to stop and rest? Right, so yes, we are. This is after the game. We are driving back to the kingdom, to the city under heaven, because Sam's dad, who I remind you, big twist, is the king, has something to say. It's perfect, baby. I think my favourite part is that it's not a miserable fucking frozen wasteland emanating evil. Ah yes, and Grace now has a totally cool scar because she briefly died and talked to Archie of Roses in the afterlife and took his power back to the present. And in 1,000 years, we'll do that for the next hero. I don't know where the fuck we are, but at least it's not Lesser Anastasia. Who knows? Little Princess Road, it's so long, but also all looks the same. Hey, wait a minute, it's actually called Prince's Road. Is that, my very own road, Sam. Wow, apparently we're taking a second to get into all of these voices. Come on, Throat, you do this. Wait, holy shit, you're right.
Well, they got it wrong. I don't see any princes around here.
Yeah, fuck this road. You see now why I didn't want to transition publicly. For starters, they are going to have to rename so many things when I announce it. Sam, I think thou art overestimating the difficulty in changing the road's name from Prince's Road to Princess Road. I mean, yeah, it's one S. Dude, you just said the same thing twice. Nay, the first I spake was Prince's Road, as in the road of the prince. The second was Princess Road, as in what Sam is, prefixing road. Thanks for explaining it, Angela. We get the joke. Okay, fine, I guess it's not that bad. Also, this place isn't nearly as bad as it was last time, honestly. Starters, there's substantially less terrifying haze or ominous words hovering in the sky. Oh yeah, because this is where she was having a massive dissociative episode before.
Okay, I didn't see that, but that sounds fucked up.
I too am grateful that thou canst finally enjoy these environs on our wavelength, instead of in the midst of an isolation field. Why is the Steam overlay coming up? I literally just set it to not display in-game. Thanks, Steam. Well, I'm sitting in front of it, whatever. Thanks, Angela. Isolation fields are not fun. That's my verdict. Big fan of regular fields, but that kind of field is bad and I don't like it. Valentin, my noble comrade, does aught trouble thee? Hast thou too fallen victim to its effects? What? Ah, no. Nothing like that. I was just thinking about how when this all started, I was like, we're gonna make out under the stars, but actually that is the only thing we haven't done. Oh, what tragedy to have befallen thee. That's what I'm saying. Now I don't have a cool heroic girlfriend to make out with under the stars. Oh yeah, and Grace and Val broke up. With the understanding that Val would probably try and get back together with her later after selling their car so that they know that's not all she's interested in this time. It was a whole thing.
Sure, but you do have a cool heroic friend to make out with under the stars. I like making out with my friends too.
Yes, this is good. Normalize. Well, hey, I'm sorry. Was that really an option on the table this entire time?
Sure, if your stars are right. How are you feeling about your stars right now, Sam?
I feel like I've probably just been hit in the face by one. Remember to ask people if they'll make out with you. Yeah, exactly. Because if you don't, you're never going to know. Actually, wait. Speaking of stars, is that one moving? Right below the blue star. Look. Right there. And I think it's moving.
Huh? Do we have a blue star? Wait, what the fuck?
That glimmering blue. It is no star. Based on its orbit, I believe it to be a comet, but there is something peculiar about its nature. I sense a great power trapped inside, crying for release. It remindeth me of the divine sensation of the creator of all things. Always nice to have somebody around who can just be like, you see that? Smells like God. Ask me how I know. How does God smell, do we reckon? Somehow, though it beholds unimaginable strength, I feel it differs from God's in a way I cannot quite articulate. Furthermore, I sense it has an orbital period of 988 years, the same length as the cycle of the machine devil's rebirth. Surely such can be no coincidence.
Aren't you omniscient? I thought you knew everything.
I appreciate thy faith in me, Grace, but thou must understand that seeing all things is not the same as immediately interpreting all things. I mean, yeah, I personally see things I don't understand all the time, so, you know.
Fine, fair enough.
Yeah, I think I've got a bit of a cold or something, so the voices are all a bit off. Which is great for all the, you know, actual voice acting recording I've been doing recently. Apparently the directors were into it, so it's fine. As for the light which moves in the sky, I believe it to be a fragment of that preternatural comet. However... dude, it's moving fast. Like, really fast. That is like kilometers per second fast.
Dan, you're really good at this.
I mean, aren't they doing a master's in astrophysics? Thank you, but I think we should move. Right now, it's headed right at us, and it's very, very fast. Nay, don't trouble yourself by it. It is moving far too fast to avoid now. I shall simply brace each of thee for impact, and pray. Wow, they all look so reassured by this.
Fuck!
Good morning to all who can hear. My name is Jamie Lynn, and this is the spirit of the times. Air quality continues to be at unsafe levels on Prince's Road due to easterly winds bringing in ash clouds from Lesser Anastasia. Residents of the greater Five Falls metro area are still under advisory to shelter indoors due to emergency sword fighter air maneuvers until further notice. Keep your dial on this station for any further updates. And lastly, I've just gotten word that the Divine Order is offering a bounty for any news from the city under heaven. If you have any knowledge of the events of September 20th, they ask that you please speak a prayer to the authority for further instructions. But, you know. Anyway, those are our headlines. This is the spirit of the times. And hey, babe, bring it in for a minute. If all the doom and gloom is blurring together for you right now, put the phone down, take a deep breath. Do what you need to do out there right now. It's okay not to keep up with every bad thing. But when you're back, we'll be here for you too. 1 megahertz on the cosmic wavelength.
Okay.
The spirit of the times. We're here till there ain't no here to be.
No need to personally attack me like that. Stop doom scrolling. That doesn't sound like a thing I'd do. And also, yeah, that was Jamie Lynn, who is the vocalist on the music, as opposed to Crystal Lee, who was the composer who did all the radio broadcasts before, apart from that one by Christine Love, that we couldn't hear for some reason.
Did I die again? I'd be so mad if I died again.
Is this what it looked like when you died?
I don't know, I mean, it was all on fire, and this is all on fire, so that's one similarity, but I think most fires look kind of similar, TBH.
Oh, dude, I really hope I'm not dead.
Hey, Archie! Am I dead again? If so, can you help out again, or what?
Does it really work that way? Also, are you really on a first-name basis with Archie of Roses, or what the fuck? This is no afterlife, I assure thee. Angela, what happened to your angel voice?
I thought you didn't know what it was like to die.
'Tis true, but I do know that pain is an experience of the physical form, not of the bare soul. Yeah, and I am feeling sore like a motherfucker. Also, if you're about to say pain is proof you're alive, that is hard as hell, Angela. In truth, I too share thy feelings of difficulty. I don't know, my soul feels tortured all the time. You sure about that, Angela?
Wait. Fuck. I've got a better question. Where the fuck is the car?
A reasonable query. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Where is it?
I don't see it.
Fuck, man. Wow, and you had to clip the game calling me out. Thanks for that. Hey, Angela, are you feeling okay? You sound kinda... Like an omniscient being who can see all and has no fears, and a mighty part of the heroic group who slayed the machine devil himself. Indeed, 'tis true. Hey, guys, I really don't think Angela is sounding great. Maybe we should, find some shelter first. Yeah, okay. Way more important to get her somewhere that isn't on fire. We can look for the car after. Please. No, that was too Angel voice. Please, worry not for me.
Bitch, I'm starting to think you're not as omniscient as you say, if you can't see how futile telling me not to worry about you is. You're our friend. We all care about you a lot. Of course we're gonna worry.
I can see. That is... No, thou art right. Perhaps we should not tarry. I guess let's just follow that road for now. We gotta hit a rest stop eventually.
Hey, Stars, you're gonna have to do a better job than that if you want to kill me. Don't you know who we are? We're unkillable heroes of legend!
Doing the classic JRPG party up move. Well, we should heal, because we were all on, no health. And we're still not on a lot of health. We are maxed out at 50, 50, 80, and 1. Huh? Is there anything further down? Because what kind of computer game is it if you don't immediately go the wrong way? Alright, onwards I guess. Yeah, this is all on a lot of fire. Oh, but we still have combat. Angela is not looking great. Ugh. And Angela can't attack. Everyone but Sam is on extended cooldowns. The music is, messing me up. Oh, victory jingle. Fine. 170 AZP. What? Okay, guys, I'm just gonna be uncharacteristically straight with y'all. This was not my A game. Sorry. It's okay, that jerk hit like a truck. Some kind of evil truck.
Well, I was giving my A game. I don't think that guy was shit, and that fight was a trash fire. I think something fucked up is happening. Angela, is there, some kind of cosmic phenomenon or whatever happening? I don't know, the isolation field thing that happened to Sam.
It is not an isolation field, thou canst be assured. The fact that each hears another's words of concerns and compassions is proof enough. I thought it maybe could be a dream, but I checked my phone and, I can read everything just fine, and that never works for me in dreams.
It's one of the classic reality checks.
Maybe it's one of y'all's dream, though. Look, I know that things seem pretty fucked up right now, but this is only, 50% as fucked up as my dreams normally are at most. Never mind. Be assured my dreams are beyond mortal ken, and in a dreaming state I attain a greater state of harmony with the universe, but this feels as a lesser one.
Definitely not one of mine. Hey, is that hot guy on your IG feed, though?
Oh, that's my ex-boyfriend, John. Looks like he's live streaming himself walking around the city under heaven. I don't really know why. Kinda weird dude, TBH. Does it look like it's on fire? No, not even a little. Okay, because I'm pretty sure we can see the city under heaven from here, and it is, completely on fire. Look. Fuck, man. You're right, and dude is live, so, not a dream, not the afterlife, not an isolation field, but Also, the world is not actually on fire. I can think of one but alternate explanation. It is a phenomenon that we have all learned of. Ah, fuck.
Great. This fucking sucks.
I don't know what phenomenon they mean. Alternate universe, right?
Ah, okay. Alternate universe for jerks?
Is this the universe where we lost? Where the Machine Devil won? Okay, have a good meeting, and I'm sure nothing will happen.
I guess that would explain why the Sword of Fate isn't fucking doing anything. Angela, you cut off too.
Could appear so. I know not how such a thing is possible, but I believe thine explanation to be as true as any theory I could offer.
Also, I guess that's why the car's gone, huh? Stranded in the shittiest possible world without our ride.
Jeez, this is so fucked up. What are we gonna do? I think you had the right idea before. Let's get Angela to safety and then figure it out from there. I fear I will be of little aid on such a journey. Baby, don't worry about it. Just let us take care of you, okay?
Yeah, come on. We've got your back.
Very well. Once more I owe you a debt I could never dream of repaying, Grace.
And what's more, I am telling you to shut the fuck up and don't worry about it. Because you're my friend, okay? No debts.
Then I will simply express my gratitude.
Okay, I'll allow it. Now come on, this road's got to lead to somewhere that isn't on fire.
I mean, most roads do eventually. Like, you go in any direction for long enough and you'll arrive somewhere that isn't on fire. And if you don't, you have bigger problems. The gas station, question mark? Ooh, there's stuff. Angela, we cannot convalesce here forever, and I desire not to burden thee. Okay, but we can stay here for a little bit, Angela. There's no rush. Ah, 'tis true, I suppose. Yes, 'tis. Val, thoughts? Real talk, though, when I said I wanted to stop driving for a bit, I did not mean like this. I mean, it would be weirdly specific if you did. Young one! Yeah. Please come with me for a moment. There seems to be some Aurora Borealis happening in your kitchen. Hello. Where am I now? A long way from home. You are in another world, dear Princess Sam under heaven. But you already knew that. Yeah, sure, I mean... Yeah, I figured, but I meant more specifically also... Wait. You have many questions, my young lady, and I will answer each of them in turn if you'll but allow me. First, the question you do not know how to vocalize. Yes, this is a dream. Your dreams have brought you in brief communion with the cosmos. In this celestial planetarium, you may see all that you are connected to, knowingly or otherwise. This should answer your second question as well. That is how I know who you are. There is no place for you in this world, yet your story was whispered through the ether all the same. Now, speak your third question. I mean, if you can see the future, don't you know what I'm going to say? I am not an oracle, my young lady. I am a planetarian. Here I will show you how the stars have moved to bring you to where you are now. I don't see the future, only the past. But you know what I'm going to ask. I know you are the secret princess of another world, an heir to the shared throne of the Land Clan and the Vanar Clan. Oh yeah, that was a bit of world building they established in, like, episode 1. You took a hero's path because you saw opportunity to prove you were your own woman, to prove you have greatness beyond the circumstances of your birth.
The subtle gravity of 1,000 small choices influenced the orbit that brought you here. I know what kind of woman you are. I know your insecurities, fears, and strengths. Even though you are not of this world, I see who you are, dear Princess Sam under heaven. I know you may find my insight unsettling. I also know what kind of questions you may ask.
It's interesting that Under Heaven is the family name when it's the city under heaven and the kingdom under heaven. Which, like, it makes sense when you interpret that as, like, a name. And that it's presumably based on some head-first language. So if you take under heaven as one adjectival phrase, that means of the under heaven family. I don't know, this is just linguistics brain happening.
And I know you will find comfort in saying the words out loud yourself.
Wow. Jeez. Fuck. Okay. Fine. Next question. Right. Is Angela gonna be okay?
I will answer this question for you, young lady, but it's not the question you want to ask.
She's my friend. I want to know she's gonna be okay.
She is in no greater danger than you or any of your other allies. Angela has lost her connection to the heavens of your world, and finds mortality weaker than she is accustomed to. But she is in no greater danger. When she returns to your world, so will her strength.
I don't suppose you're going to tell me how to get her back to my own world. I mean, all of us ideally, no offense, but this place sucks.
This is also not the question you want to ask, but I will answer all the same. You were brought here by a travelling star, bound to someone that this world knows as a woman named Jo of the Mountain. The star of this world can return you. It was a falling fragment of that star which has the power to bring you here. Perhaps chance will bring you another fragment. Perhaps not. There is no certainty in that path.
This is making me want to watch Your Name again. I mean, I already wanted to watch Your Name again. I own that film. I should just watch it again. If you haven't seen Your Name, do so. It's brilliant, and blame me for how much you're crying later.
But there is a certain path. Travel to the point in the world closest to the nadir of the star's travel, and you may yet touch enough of its strength to bring you home.
Nadir, good word, doesn't get used enough. Okay, where's that point exactly?
It is the peak of the clouded mountain. No place in this world will bring you closer to that star. Now ask your true question. No more arguing. And please, don't think you need to put on a brave face for me. I can feel that question burning inside you. Calm that fire by asking it.
Fine. Am I broken? What the fuck is wrong with me? Why can't I fight? I'm not connected to fate or heaven or whatever, so what's wrong with me?
My young lady, please find comfort. The struggle before you is one you have faced many times before. It is the only struggle you have faced. It's the struggle you can win. Look up at the stars which govern you.
Well, Jesus, that's a face.
The unique constellation of your forebears. They shine a powerful light upon you. But you are not of this world. Even though stars have no thoughts or intentions, they can recognize that something is wrong. Their gravity binds your strength. The problem is not you. The problem is that the entire world rejects your presence. It sees no place for you, and it wishes to destroy you. The weakness you feel is but that.
Wow, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Framing that as the only struggle she's ever faced. The simple struggle of this world does not hold space for you unless you make it. Woof. It is the quintessential struggle of, I mean, out groups at large, but queer people and trans femmes in particular, if I'm honest. Okay, I mean, thank you for your cosmic insight. I'm really grateful, but how the fuck is that not something to fear? That sounds worth fearing.
There is nothing to fear, dear Princess Sam under heaven, because the path that brought you to me was a path of countless battles against the world itself. Time and time again, you have rejected the cruelties of a world which imposes its vision of who you are upon you. You are your own woman. You have proven this. You know this. You lack the confidence to admit it to yourself, but nevertheless you must know in your heart that you are too strong to bend to anyone's will.
I don't believe that. Something Grace would say. Grace can move the heavens themselves, but I don't have that kind of swagger. I'm just happy to help her.
You reject all words telling you who you are. Do you not hear? It is your strength. You do it to me even now.
I guess I can't argue with that.
Good. Then I shall say just one more thing before you wake. This world follows different rules from your own. I shall explain them. To overthrow the bonds of the adversarial zodiac governing you, you must fight. With each battle you shall gain a token of power that will weaken their bonds. Now, let me assist you in my role. As celestial planetarian, I will show you the cruel stars which govern you. But remember, dear Princess Sam under heaven, the fault belongs not to you.
The fault lies in your stars. Okay, how, in the name of God, did I not see that coming? So, Sam, Grace, and Valentin. We have max health mods. Valentin's taunt rank is down. Everybody has boot lag. Sam has a max revive health, presumably. I have 170 adversarial zodiac points, if you can't see those under where I am. Which is presumably what those AZP I got were. So... so we... And then we use them to slowly banish these modifiers, which... That's a really interesting way of framing it, because it's just giving you a level tree, but making it not feel like that because you've already beaten the game. That's neat. Oh, so I just like destroy, 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 destroy. I would like to get Val's taunt rank up. Val does not contribute to chain bonus. Hate that too. But yeah. Let's make... Because the constant taunt build is very much something we were leaning on, so... Yeah. Banished. So, are they all 120? It's looking like... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That, like I said, that's interesting, because that is just a level up tree, but it makes it feel different. Okay, well, thanks so much for all your help. Sorry, I know I was kind of rude, but I wouldn't even know where to go without your help.
Think nothing of it. Now, wake, return your journey, and come back to me when you wish to confront the adversarial zodiac once more.
Huh?
You okay there, Sam? Kinda looked like you fell asleep standing up. I mean, like, fair, but...
Yeah, I'm fine. I thought there was something I was supposed to tell you, but...
Weird dream.
Yeah, I guess, maybe. There was someone who was, like... I forget. Freaking dreams. Whatever, not important.
No worries. We're all feeling pretty tired. I think some rest is a great idea.
Can't help but notice we didn't have a level tree for Angelo. why do you have the speech bubbles of the machine devil? Mysterious new person?
There it is. Every time I see one of these sanctimonious shrines, I'm beset by buzzing in my ear. What an offensive offering. I pray to a god who wouldn't even seek to save his hero. How dare they pray to a god that wouldn't save my soul? All that's good in this world burns and blazes, but this rot remains. Grotesque. Hey, hold up. I don't like the heavens either, but you can't just destroy the people's shrine.
Yeah, like, look, it's clearly what's keeping this whole place safe. Seriously, come on.
Safe. Idiots who believe anything in the world is safe. You think this pitiful rest stop sanctuary? Nothing is safe.
Desist, villain.
Oh, an angel. Oh, to be blessed by your being. Are you here to righteously restore all from ruin? No, thought not. All the heavens do is hem and haw while everything burns. So let everything burn. But I bore of you. Go, burn with the rest. It'll be easier for all that way.
Okay, I know who these people are because I saw them on the store page. How do they sound?
I don't know.
Sudden choice paralysis. Step away from them. Your fight is with me. Don't worry, everyone. The Machine Devil will have no sanctuary here.
Wait, but you're...
Yes, that's right. I'm the hero of fate herself. But how about we save the introductions till after this fight? Okay, miss? This is some strong character art all round. And yep, that's the Machine Devil. Very familiar face. Joe, you don't have to fight us. Isn't there anything decent left in you? You're strong enough to stop this madness. Metaphor here is fascinating, how even the hopeful end up burned enough to go harmful. Doomscroll burn out. Woof, yeah.
I'm your harrowing, your heartbreak. There's naught else left in this vacant vessel. I thought you loved the void, your highness. I've got more than enough for you to share.
It's so cruel hearing the Machine Devil speak in your voice, Joe. Come on, Sam, no more time for self-pity. We've got to save these helpless folks. Feeling bad won't help us with that. Of course, you're right.
I appreciate the heroics, but we're not helpless.
Fine, that's great. Then I'll count on you to be helpful. Is that better? 5-person party. Fate level 0. People who don't have names? Oh wait, nobody has names on that screen. It's written on the life meter, Anna. Fate level 1.
Fourth, join me at death's door.
I don't know if he said something first, third. This, 5th drew me half-heartedly. Yeah, as I say, this, finally listen to the law of lightning. What if I don't? First, join me half-heartedly. I'm assuming these are, like... I don't know what these attack calls are about. Death's Door seems to just kill someone. Half-heartedly gets them to half health, which makes sense. I like how we still have Grace shouting fate calls, but then this new hero Fate coming in to do the actual heroing. Do we know the person on the left? I don't know. Hey, thanks for the help. You totally saved our asses there. Yeah, thanks a bunch. Yes, thanks, but also you're alive. You're alive and you have the Sword of Fate. I thought that was pretty obvious, but now that it's not the heat of battle... This is so weird. Why do you have what appears to be the Sword of Fate, and an angel in your midst? And, I'm sorry, but why you me? The good news is that these all have an easy answer. We're from another world. World with 20,000 girls. Milk, optometrists. Milk, rectangles, optometrist. The man with the golden eyeball. I'm incapable of seeing the phrase another world and not entirely going off into that. Right. I don't know if that was leaking or what. Anyway. Cool story, I know. And as ever, if you haven't heard Frontier Psychiatrist, I sound like I'm just having an episode. Yes, thank you for the stretch reminder. I haven't done that in a while. Oh, yeah, wow, time has happened. Ah. Another world. Like, an alternate universe? Some shitty star knocked us into this one. That explains some things. Perhaps introductions are in order. I'm known as Angela, the 32nd arm of the Divine Order. I once was a representative of the heavens, but now it seems I am... nothing. You're still a hero, Angela. No matter what's going on with you, you're a hero, TBH. Okay? Very well. I'm Val. Valentin Vaillant, if you want to be long about it. Samanon. I'm Grace motherfucking Morningstar, hero of another world. And you're... You seem to already know who I am. Yeah, but I would really like to hear you say it anyway. I'm Emily Harmless, and I'm the one who heard the call of fate. As you must have, I'm sure. Right, yes, we are calling back from earlier in the story, where we've had numerous side references to Emily Harmless, the one person killed at the protest, where the fascists were trying to burn a load of books and the library staff were defending them. And, yeah, and she was the one with the sign that said, I won't falter in the face of evil. Seriously, don't know what's up with my throat. Yeah, so here she's the hero, I guess. But, and yeah, it is her words that come up when you swing the sword, so it makes a certain amount of sense. Not exactly, but it's nice to meet you, Emily. Oh my god. Emily Harmless. And I'm Prince Sam under heaven. If you're from another world, then... Yeah, okay, right. Not really any point in going incognito in another world. Yes, I'm Princess Sam under heaven. It's, nice to meet you. We are in search of a way to return to our own world. If you're the heroes of your world, then I imagine it needs you.
Well, yeah. What's our world going to do without its heroes?
Unfortunately, I don't think I can help you. Sam and I are on an important quest. If we don't succeed, then John Evanjo may yet acquire more power than ever before. So unless you want to go to the Clouded Mountain, I think our paths must part here. Wait! Yes, actually, we do.
Huh?
That's where we need to go.
Sam, I would literally trust you with my life, but how the fuck do you know that?
You really gotta trust me? I had a vision! It's the closest point to the comment. I don't know, but I know it came to me in a dream, or a cosmic MILF told me. See, I'm a big fan of It Came to Me in a Dream, because that's one of my favourite reaction memes that I use, is just that. It's that panel from Watchmen of Dr. Manhattan manifesting and annihilating somebody, and the person cowering and being killed is just Source, and then Dr. Manhattan is, "It was revealed to me in a dream." But also Cosmic MILF is very strong. Note to self, remake that meme with "a Cosmic MILF told me." Cosmilf? Or is that someone in her 40s who does cosplay? Anyway, I'm taking that dialogue option because of course I am. I had a vision of like a celestial planetarium or something, and in it there was a cosmic MILF who told me to go to the Clouded Mountain. I mean, you know, that's short for Mother, I would like to follow the directions of, not any other thing. Anyway, point is, I really trust this vision. Cosmilf sounds like an OnlyFans page. Probably is. I didn't tell you to look it up.
Okay, sure, whatever. Honestly, as good an explanation as any, and it's not like I've got any clue either.
Yeah, count me in for trusting the divine mysteries. Mysterious course of events. It doesn't sound like the word of the heavens, but I have the utmost faith in Sam. If she is certain, it must be so. Emily, if thou wert serious about assisting with travel, we would be most grateful for thy aid. Well, if you're going the same way we are, I won't say no to help in battle. The two of us could use all the aid we can get, right? Yeah. You've got healing. Wow. That's so cool. I miss having healing in the party so much.
Yeah, definitely got that.
Totally not being restricted by the stars at the minute or anything. We can talk more on the road. Let's not waste any more time here. The Machine Devil will not wait for us.
God, she's so cool. Like, I am deeply fucked up over what this all means, but also, she is so cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. Holy shit, we figured out what it takes to make Grace get it bad for a girl. What, dying?
Listen, I've never been bad in my life. I'm great around girls. Also, hot girls shouldn't get jealous, Sam.
Okay, yeah, sure. How about we listen to the hero of this world and get going? Stop trying to murder Sam. Also, there's a shop here. Free travel stamp. Love that. Another world! Another world existed. What would it tell us about the one we live in ourselves? Great question. And the Royal Capital is what DLC 3 is apparently going to be. That's exciting. Let's get gas for... Wait, we don't have a car. Let's not think about that. We already bought all the Platonic Ideals. Oh, there's new trinkets. Fallen Relics of a Fallen Hero, 9 and 9+. Wow. We spent all that time grinding those Platonic Ideals, and now we can just buy these for gas points. What items from your life do you think might end up serving as a meaningful symbol for those who follow? There's something that if you start thinking about it, it'll mess you up. Also, just 10 elixirs. 80 gas points. Love that. There is no way you will ever regret power slamming 4 drinks in a row to keep going for just a little longer. I'm doubting this. And the limited offer is every rank 6. No. But I will buy a bag of Fallen Hero, which sounds exciting. A folk dress doll, a broken arrow, a library card. Neat. And now for the traditional bit where I hammer X and buy stickers. I mean, I don't know if we're going to need to have these for... Like, if we're going to need these coins for something else. And I don't know how we get it in this world, because we seem to be getting AZP instead. But at the same time... Sticker. Like, I'm sure we will be getting equipment that wants upgraded, so... I'm buying all the upgrade materials in the world. Okay, and now let's just have a quick look at that equipment I just got. Oh, yeah, wow, Sam, like, other Sam has just completely replaced Angela and taken her gear. Rude. What are these new 9s and 9 pluses? Broken Arrow is just Nuke Ravage. Library card is Rust. These are much more normal abilities. These are nowhere near as interesting as all the super DLC gear we got before. It's really, do I want to change renewable half attack in our last board for a Ravage? And I kinda don't. Or I've got this life here. I could replace it with a different life. I mean, I do want to at least use each of these for one thing, so... Sure. Yeah, you can have a Ravage there. And... I'll just use this library card, which is Juggle. How does Juggle work again? Launch a staggered enemy into air with multi-hit damage. Sure. That has taken her down a rank, I think. But that's just because it's not upgraded. If I upgrade... Which I can. Please forgive this interruption. I mean... Me taking a second to do equipment management is hardly new. And as ever, we'll read the stories when we've got them all. And the arrow was already upgraded. Love that. Most popular birthday gift from YG53 were Claire Farmer dolls, a character created to teach the hero of the post-RG rebuilding era to children. I mean, that looks a lot like the Machine Devil possessed person we were just dealing with. Something to think about, I guess. Let's save again now that we've done some shuffling. Like, I believe we do every day. Wait, do we need to heal? Is Val really capped at 1? I don't like that. No, I'm just not healed. I just didn't click the button. After the fight. Yes, that was the thing that happened. Cool. That's more like it. You know what? Because we saved and everything, at this gas station seems like an excellent time for me to take a break. So weird seeing Dude Sam. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this this is already a lot. I'm super interested to see where it goes, which we will, because I'm only going to be away for a few minutes. Need to go and get some, have some water, stretch my legs, and run some ads. You should all do the self-care things too. Have a drink, have a snack, take your meds if you still need to. This is a reminder. And yeah, go and say hi to a human. I hear interacting with humans is widely popular and generally agreed to be good. I'm going to stop blithering now. Let the ads run if you can. Love you all. I'll see you again in a few minutes. And I'm back. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the slightly extended wait. That was me realising my throat really not doing that great at the minute. So I went and got myself some good old-fashioned honey and lemon juice with very nice local honey. Local honey, of course, being my drag name. No, we've I can't keep using that joke, given that we've literally already on this stream been over what my drag name would absolutely be. But hey, let's stop whatever that was and get back into it. Oh my god, it's a library van. Oh, I love this so much. Like an armoured library van. Yes. Library tank. Let's go, I guess. I preferred the snow. Hey, guys, do you mind if I ask you approximately 1 million questions? I understand this world of thine appeareth to deviate quite substantially from our own. It is hard to understand why in some ways. Well, aside from the obvious. Yeah, sure, that, makes sense. Okay, this is so weird, because you might not be able to tell, because, again, throat, but I am consciously doing Dude Sam's voice as basically mine, just pitched down a bit. And it's making me aware of how much mine has gone up over the years, not through, actual formal voice training or anything, but just conscious effort on my part. And it's weird. Just saying. No, that's far too hot. What's the biggest difference?
Well, we beat the Machine Devil already.
Beat his ass so hard he's back in the ground for another 1,000 years. Just yesterday, actually. Been a really long day. You're mistaken. We defeated the Machine Devil after a decade of darkness already. He was destroyed over a year ago. In this world, come on. Yeah, I don't know what year it is in your world, but it's the 987th year of glory over here. So, probably they'll reset the calendar when this ends. Nobody's feeling much glory now. We're like nearly 12 years into the new 976-year cycle of fate now. Wait, 976-year cycle? Oh fuck, dude, I get it now. It's YG 987 for us too, but it's a 988-year cycle for us. I think your math might be wrong, Valentin, was it? The Machine Devil awakens in the first year of the cycle. Yeah, that's right, but I'm never wrong on math.
That's because we fought the Machine Devil right before he was supposed to revive. I'm waiting for something as shitty as fate to tell me it's the right time to fight evil. Something had to be done.
Holy shit. That's pretty cool. Are you all this cool? She is, in fact, insanely cool. The coolest. Fate itself bent to us, it was just the right thing to do. Yes. Yes, Valangela too. I'm not cool, I'd just do anything for Grace. No, for once, the rowdy answer sounds far too Sam-like. she is, in fact, insanely cool. The coolest. Nobody else in our entire world is as cool as Grace fucking Morningstar.
I appreciate that your opinion has changed since the time where you, in a truly shocking moment, dared to call me a loser at that last diner.
Yeah, you can be both. Look, okay, I was just caught up in the heat of the moment. I still think you're cool. It was just term of endearment, okay? You're all, definitely very energetic.
So were we a decade ago, I suppose. It was a lot easier when it was just the three of us, answering the call of fate, listening to the angels telling us to fight. You've since experienced firsthand what any academic already knows. People thrive when the structures around them allow them to thrive, and they fail when those structures fail them. Then the heavens betrayed thee. Don't act like it's something you need to personally apologise for. None of us ever had any illusions about the divine order. Grace, it sounds like you had a different response to the call of fate than I did, but I don't think that's the difference between our worlds. I mean, I didn't hear the call of fate at all. Again, fuck fate. I'm not a hero because of fate. Like Archie of Roses himself said, every man's fate lies in his own hands. So it was still Archie of Roses in the previous cycle in your world. But I don't understand. How'd you have the Sword of Fate then?
Oh, you'll love this. She's a real badass. Grace fucking Morningstar, perpetrator of the heist of the millennium.
Okay, guys. Let's not get carried away. Keep talking like this and it's gonna go to my head. They kept it in a museum in a glass case. All it took was a hammer and a good 400-meter sprint. I love it when you talk me up, but let's not exaggerate too much.
You stole the Sword of Fate. But what about the person who was supposed to take it? The person who heard the call of fate?
I mean, it worked out in the end.
And on that amazing moral, let's just battle. You're new. J twice fool. This slowed down music I do not like at all. Also, I don't like how we have so much lag between boards. And yeah, we have this fate meter, which I think is building over time. Right, and then actually triggering it cashes all that in. Yeah, this Otherworld remix is... it's quite something. Fate level 3, how high does it go? It looks like 5 on the gauge. Yes, I bet it will be 5, because I remember seeing on the achievement list perform like 30 level 5 fate attacks. Is this thing going to be dead by then? Come on, who's there? Does it charge if we're not doing anything? It doesn't look like it. And this thing's about to die. Well. Also, I love that the achievement for it is called, what is it? Keep honking, I'm building meter. That's funny to me. We've got some weapon stories there, that's good. At first I thought the difference between our worlds is who heard the call of fate, but if Archie of Roses is in your world too, and you didn't hear the call, then... oh my god. What if it's the same in every world? Angela, was she supposed to... I'm afraid I know not more than thee, but I fear thy guess may be correct. Record scratch! It's a 1010 engineer, apparently. Elemental trap? What's that mean? You're saying words and doing phase changes, and it's just more phase changes that I don't understand. I'm gonna let the fate meter completely charge. See what happens. I think what's gonna happen is we kill everything too quickly. Because I, really spec'd up these ability boards. And also I think Grace's critical is doing so much damage. Just so much damage. I don't love that it only says max on the healing interface if their max is 100%. If in doubt, books. What are you... Wait. Dude, no. No way. We are having a dreadful realization. I think perhaps Emily was meant to be the hero in our world as well. And then, they went and murdered her. Oh yeah, I forgot. Valentin even had Phoenix. It's been like 3 days since I did a boss fight where I was leaning on that all the time. Come on, Emma. Pay attention. Is this going to die before I can max fate it? Truly my favourite game in Remedy's oeuvre. Max. Wow.
Fuck, I was so distracted by how insane it was to be talking to Emily Harmless herself. I didn't even make the connection. Fuck!
What is it?
Well, it's...
I don't know how to put it. I can tell you're trying to protect my feelings, that's very quaint, but I promise there is nothing you can say to me that's going to shock me. Not after everything we've seen. It's just... Thou art dead in our world, Emily. Thou art part of a barricade protecting library patrons from cultists, and one caused your death with hurled burning debris. Wait, the library protest? I died at the library protest of all the things to do it. So you had to steal the sword because there wasn't a hero.
I mean, there was a hero. You were the first person to give their life fighting Machine Devil cultists. So, you're a hero in our world. You're my hero. I won't falter in the face of evil and all. I still can't believe I'm talking to you. I wouldn't be here without you.
Neither would have all those people in the library. It was so fucked up.
My fucking god, if I hadn't stolen the sword, then the Machine Devil would have just won. Nobody would have stopped him. The heavens just would have let it happen.
The cycle truly was different after all. More than I could have even fathomed. Moving past my extreme bewilderment, I think you really need to know that if your world is anything like us in any other way, you should not be so certain about your victory. We're still fighting in the ashes of our struggle because the Machine Devil came back. It was sealed away, but, well, you've seen for yourself, it found a new source of power. If Joe of the Mountain manages to return to the Clouded Mountain, to her former prison, the Machine Devil will gain the power of her star. That's why we're still fighting. Does that exist in your world? Throat maintenance. I mean, the Clouded Mountain does, but isn't it just a mountain?
Angela, do you know what's up with it?
I'm afraid all I know is 'tis mountain. That doesn't mean 'tis not the same as in this world. I have simply not given it any inquiry. When I was still back home, I could use my honest sense to find the answer to any question, 'tis truth. Now I am realizing that I did not ask enough questions. Angela, it's okay to not know everything. I know it's a big jump, but, like, for most people that's normal. You've been growing ever since we met, and that's what makes you great. My compassion kindles a fire in my heart, Val. My problem, 'tis not insecurity, 'tis my isolation from the creator of all things. Creator of all things, just my brain keeps reminding me how it abbreviates to COAT. No matter what disagreement I may have had with the Divine Order's ways, I am a creation of my creator. And yet now, here in this world, I am isolated. I know it's hard, but you're not isolated. You've got us. I'm deeply grateful. Were thou not by my side to listen to me, I would truly have nothing, yet still I feel as though... I know not how I feel. I feel as though I could talk through any answer with thee if only I knew the question.
Well, just let us know once you figure out the question. We're happy to talk.
Yeah. Absolutely. I hope you figure it out. You seem nice.
Yeah, it's comforting to know that even the cold indifference of the heavens could create an angel that would fight the system. Maybe there's still hope.
I suppose we are all learning new things about the heavens today.
I mean, you should do that most days. I love this van. Just really love this van. This down-tempo remix it's just messing my brain up. I mean, it's a banger, because this song is always a banger. And yes, I'm just trying to charge up a level 5 Fate attack because there's an achievement. And I am one of those people where if you say there's an achievement for doing X thing, even if it's completely meaningless, I will spend a non-trivial amount of time doing so. Level 5 Fade. Die. That is really good, honey. And now we just cruise on into this rest stop. Hello, randomers. Hey, can I just say I love your fit. Clothing that reflects the destruction being faced by the entire world now is such a vibe. Thanks. It definitely wasn't intentional. I got it in Mortal Kombat with the Ultimate Evil, TBH. OMG. That's even better. Wow. Keep rocking it. Has it changed our model at all? Like, was that... I think it might just be that bare midriff is there now. Or maybe it was there before. I don't know. Also, I noticed I just signalled bare midriff with my hand somewhere where you could not see it because the camera does not go down that far, because that would be weird. Man, this is all just
I've gotten used to some pretty fucked up shit, but man, this is some pretty fucked up shit. I don't even know how else to describe it. Just fucked. No, I mean, like, I feel you, it's all just so overwhelmingly bad, I don't know where you'd even begin. Bet you're regretting promising to quit smoking right about now, huh? I'm not giving you another cigarette, baby. No way. I don't want one. In my respectful IMO, that shit sucks. I'm convinced. Good. But honestly, nah. I mean, yeah, maybe a little, but also I think smoking in the embers of the world is like... that's kind of fucked, you know? I feel like it could go either way. I think I'd get it if you were like, well, the world's burning, might as well burn a little too. No way. Could not be me. I see everything get fucked up and I think, I want to do push-ups. Yes, reject doomerism.
Hey, Val, please don't take this the wrong way, but do you have any stress reactions that aren't insanely sexy? Smoking and working out, that's it. Also, smoking, not insanely sexy.
Oh, come on, I think you're exaggerating. We've had this conversation, there's no such thing as cool. Fake fucking concept, man. I'm not being down on myself, I'm just complimenting you.
Weren't you the one that's saying that it's important to be able to take a compliment?
I think you're just overestimating me because I'm, like, incredibly sexy and relatively stable. And, like, you can totally compliment those things and I'll be flattered, but cool? Nah, man. Fine. Name literally one uncool thing you've done in your life. Baby, you are unprepared to learn about the depths of my uncoolness. No way.
Then I don't believe you.
Fine, you asked for it. The least cool thing I've ever done in my life was I spent a summer rooting a glitchless % speedrun of Warring States Girls 7. Even got a PB of nearly 3 hours on it before giving up.
Okay. I have literally no idea what any of those words mean, pal. What kind of a modern trans femme even are you, Sam? You don't know anything about speedrunning. Like, I'm not into speedrunning, but I still know things. Honey and also lemon.
Yeah, babe, and that's why you're not as uncool as you think.
Hey! Gamers are cool now.
Fine. Whatever, but when I finally look up whatever the fuck that means,
I bet I'm gonna actually be impressed.
Guarantee you won't be.
I mean, Warring States Girls, hello. Absolutely sounds like a thing I'd play, but yeah.
You'll see no solace here.
You again? Didn't we already beat your ass?
Are you okay, Emily?
I'm fine.
You're not fine.
Oh.
Maybe 10 years ago you were fine and in favor. Now you're just battered and broken, carrying on out of pure inertia, indifferently. You used to be beautiful and bright, wonderful and wise, but now, broken, withered.
Shut the fuck up. Stop being so cruel to her.
Cruel? You know nothing. The real cruelty is forcing her fight to last long after the world stopped caring. Now you foolishly fight for nothing, Em.
Took me a second. Always weird when a game says your name. Especially when it's coming at you quite this hard.
Why won't you just come with me? All I want is the best for you. This world will kill you if you keep going like this. Let's retire to the country.
Let's build a cozy cottage together. Forget the flames of the city. We could build home and hearth and live hand in hand. You've the strength to survive in these ruins. It wouldn't be so bad. A gay garden just for us to tend and mend instead of fighting forever. Wouldn't it be better to make something beautiful just for us in this burning world? You've earned escape from worrying about the world. You can't save everyone, but you could surely save yourself. Please, Em, won't you save yourself?
It's true. I can't save everyone. I can't save you. All I can do is fight. But I won't lose. I won't let the machine devil desecrate your body in its revival.
Wouldn't you rather not fight in folly?
Very heavy on the alliteration, this version of the machine devil. I'd rather you stayed 6 feet in the ground where you belong.
6 feet in the ground? Didn't I die already? It's all the same as my hell. Why am I here now?
Because he ran out of willing victims to possess, he knows you don't have the strength to push him out. He wants to revel in the failures of heroism. I'm just letting him.
And you call me cruel, callously saying even worse words. You think you're a hero? Hardly. You're just a pathetic ball of fury fighting on autopilot as a sort of self-harm. You can't argue back because my words speak truth, but you know it's not too late to lay down arms.
Wait, are these rhyming as well? Does this machine devil have bars? Enough! Stop trying to hurt Emily. If you want to do that, you'll have to go through us.
That's right! We don't know anything, we know enough. Evil will never triumph.
We'll beat you as many times as it takes, but leave her alone. Thank you. I appreciate the words of support, but now let's just get this over with. Let's. And listen to... What's it called? Because I keep wanting to call it Dance in the Dark, because that's like the first drop in it, but it's not. I think it's Begone the Bygone, which is a very good title. Okay, valves down, didn't take. Oh yeah, because we've got some equipment or other with Savior, so it just auto reses the first person. And now valves down again. Yeah, like I said, I think it's called Begone the Bygone, and that's a great title, and this is a great song. I don't really have much more detailed and interesting Chris, don't like that. Maxed out Fate. That did less than I was honestly expecting it would. Down. Deal with that. With the setup lag from the new Zodiac stuff, this board isn't going as great as I feel it should be, but yes, like I said, I was listening to this track out of context the other day, and it still slaps exactly as hard, even if you're not in the middle of a boss fight. because now that I've beat the game, I was allowing myself to actually look at the soundtrack. Because I don't like doing that beforehand, because, you know, spoilers. And I don't think there's any new music from the DLC in there. Oh, I was meant to be waiting for that to charge. Ooh. Ah, well. And she's nearly dead. And she is dead. Yeah, who is that? Who is this? Hi, Angela. I was just coming over to talk to you in the first place, but then we had a mini-boss. Should I say a prayer at the shrine? It seems as though, more than air, owl resteth solely on its back. Perhaps my own selfish demands would be but a burden. Well, you're the expert on the subject, but I think prayers don't work that way. Probably. Do they? No, it is only neglect that can rob a ritual of its power. Well then, I think you should do it. Yeah. Ritual is important, even if you know it's not having physical effect. Man, you know what I miss the most that's impossible in these unprecedented times? What's that? I always thought it'd be like luxuries or whatever. Steaks or raw salmon or whatever. But no, I just want some fucking coffee. Not even good coffee. I miss mediocre drip. I just want to walk into the diner and ask for a cup of the lousiest drip anyone's had the audacity to serve in their life. Mediocre drip. Also my possible drag name. I hope you can find it again. I'm okay with nothing ever being good again, I just miss the comfort of the boring shit so much. Yeah, understandable. Buy gas. Buy things. We're not getting that many gas points. But I can still buy another bag of this. And there's no other stuff there. Like, no new stuff. But that library card is marked Joe. And the folk dress doll looks a lot like this girl who's been possessed by the Machine Devil, who I think they've been calling Joe. Also, hello, Cosmelf. Remember, dear Princess Sam under heaven, the fault belongs not to you. But there's a pun. Fault, stars, we get it. See, Sam doesn't have any startup lag. Wow. That's really far down her board, and this is really far down their board. Great, love it. Okay, I think what we need is for Sam to have more health, because, you know, healer. And it would be good for her to have less cooldown. But I feel bad just increasing one person, because that's my brain. Oh, and her speed ones aren't until way far down. Oh, but you can start Vals from either side, so you can just immediately get them a speed. And take off that no combos thing, because you never want qualitative downs, really. And there goes that bootlag. Bootlag is, of course, what our boots aligned with. I don't like I say, qualitative ones where it's just like, can't do this. Control rod is she can't go nuclear. Yeah. Weak life is life abilities are worse. Well, we're making advantage. What? Progress. Why did I say advantage? We're making progress banishing those stars. But let's look at these new things. What's the one that isn't highlighted for some reason? Also, what? Why don't we have all the stuff unlocked for it? We upgraded them, we used them. Do these have different criteria? Oh, banished Grey Stars. And I bet these other ones are going to be banished Sam Stars and banished Val Stars. Yup. Okay, well, we'll read those later once we've leveled more, I guess. Right, let's get back on the road, shall we? Those numbers are larger. Love it when numbers go up. Let's go. With emphasis on the les around here, I feel. Hey, Emily, you know it's not, like, true, right? All that shit she was saying, I mean? But what if it slightly is, and this is a tank? A cube blood tank. Oh, is it Queen blood tank? Because one of the others had a 10 at the start, and I've noticed in the Devil Clock things there's court cards. Maybe that's where we're going with this. That's the wrong button. Seriously, this remix is... it's doing bad things to my brain. Wow, that hit Val really hard, but now it's dead. So, what does this Devil Clock thing do? Okay, so what, it like randomly generates modifiers? Neat, I guess. And die. We'll just hit you with this giant sword, and then lightning will strike you and you die. Thank you, but please rest assured that I will not be taking personal advice from the cruel whispers of the Machine Devil from beyond the seal. That sounds like somebody who's taking personal advice from the cruel whispers of the Machine Devil from beyond the seal. Sucks that you've had to deal with 10 years of these Machine Devil cultists. Our fight was bad enough, you know. Seriously, what a fucking asshole. If that bitch wants to keep running her mouth with that, I'll be happy to help you shut her up as many times as it takes. I hate it when girls are evil. Nah, I've got to say the thing, right? Tell them the same thing you've told every other cultist. We won't falter in the face of evil. I don't think you've got to take advice from someone whose dress says embrace tradition, but whose face says that the tradition was burial by vulture. That's an extremely good insult. Guys. Jo is my fiancée. She's the bravest person I've ever met. She gave her life to save mine in the final battle with Machine Devil. Awkward. Everybody's face is like... It's so fucked up that he's haunting you with her body. Hate it. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Oh my god, fuck. Yeah, I didn't know. Fuck, man. My condolences as well. Sorry, I just figured she was another cultist. My bad. If the Machine Devil has taken control of her body, it's not because she invited him, it's just one more evil forcing itself on her. Jo might have had a tough past before meeting us, but she was no cultist. She gave her life to fight him. She died fighting him to save me. She was a hero. I miss her. I miss the real her. I loved her with all my heart and failed to save her. Now I'm failing her in a new way. If it didn't hurt me so much, the Machine Devil wouldn't be desecrating her memory like this. It's not your fault. Fault. Who cares about fault? The end result is the same. If I didn't care, she'd still be safely buried. But because of me, now strangers think she's evil. Hey, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have assumed. We know now.
Yeah, I totally didn't mean to.
That's just it. Clearly, intent isn't what matters. You're trying to cheer me up, I'm trying to honour her by keeping her dear in my heart. Yet either way, the end result is that her memory is defiled, and the Machine Devil's tactic works. Ah. Perhaps thou could render the Machine Devil's slander ineffective by telling us more about who she truly was. But perhaps after this fight. Yeah, and that's got a J at the start. Hey, we're moving fast enough that I can keep up a chain enough to do Phoenix now. Excellent. I wonder if the slowdown on the music is tied to how many of the speed stars you've done. I don't know, because I'm not sure if it's if it's changed. But that's because my memory is not so much random access memory as random absence memory. That joke would have worked better if I hadn't set it up so much, I'll be honest. It's not like it's just you. Every single person along the whole Princess Road gets to see evil parading her corpse around and mocking her legacy. Maybe it would be nice to talk about her, though. I'm not stopping you. I think y'all would like her, actually. She was really rude, but in, like, a cool way. That's my favourite kind of woman.
I thought I was your favourite kind of woman, Sam.
Exactly. I literally just said, yeah.
Oh, come on!
Distract her with combat. Just from experience, if you're ever reading, like, a WikiHow guide and one of the steps is distract her with combat, maybe, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. Just an idea. There are so many, like, graphical effects and markers and stuff happening when I'm fighting, and I don't know what half of them mean. I'm just pressing the button and watching timers engages. Oh, that's a point. This DLC has added another timer and or gauge. How dare it? Please, Sam, continue. That is, I mean, not thou. That is Prince Sam. Ooh, both new. New kind of squid. All the other kinds of squid in this game have been awful. Like, as in I hate them, not as in they're ineffective. Much the opposite. Ace, Devil's Ace. Yeah, I don't know what the whole... There are poker dynamics going on, and... Not dynamics, even mechanics. And I don't know why, and if the game never tells me, I will never know. I'll probably be able to find it in menus like I did about looking up multi-elemental stuff. Okay, well, she was a real hero, a perfect shot with a bow and arrow, and like I said, super cool. Yeah, so all the new items seem to be referring to her. Brave. Everyone keeps throwing that word around about us, but neither of us two are brave, we're just determined. But Jo was sincerely brave. She'd risk it all in a heartbeat. Maybe a little foolish at times, but also foolhardy. I'd have a sensible plan to keep her out of harm, and she'd always say, "To hell with fighting sensibly." To her, it was her job to let me be the calm strategist, and she'd fuck up anyone who dared interfere. This does sound like a familiar dynamic. Didn't cycle that enough times to build up the chain for Phoenix. Boo. I mean, I don't think it'll be that much of an issue, but it's a nice to have, you know. Yeah, I don't know what the elemental trap thing is going on. Again, I don't understand the mechanics. Timers and gauges. That's all this is. See? Elemental trap all you like. I still killed you. Okay, a little cruise here. Actually, she would have found the burial by vulture thing really funny. It's the kind of thing she would say about the monsters she fought together, just way too rude. Opposites attracting is such a cliche, but I liked the person I was standing beside her. Felt so easy letting her handle being impulsive and free, dramatic storybook heroics. And she'd already been through so much. When we met her, she'd just broken out of the prison under the Clouded Mountain. Got a guard to let her out in the chaos of the Machine Devil reviving. It was like total bullshit why she was in there to begin with. The Divine Order caught her stealing food as a teenager, and she'd just been there ever since. It's so fucked up. I have no insight in the history of thy world, but I'm certain the heavens would not imprison someone simply for stealing food. Bet they would. You're saying she was a liar? I know her better than that. Nay. Pray forgive me, 'twas not what I meant. I believe the Divine Order must be lying about the true reason for her imprisonment. Thou believest in my friend. I trust that. Oh, sorry. I guess that follows. It never really made much sense to me either. Makes sense has nothing to do with the heavens' idea of justice. It's clear that their will is arbitrary and capricious. I would not have defied the will of the Divine Order if I felt any different, I assure thee. Still, something is amiss. What are they trying to hide? Well, if even an angel doesn't know, IDK. Anyway, we ran into her fighting off Machine Devil cultists in the City Under Heaven, and she saved our lives way more than once. I think you're forgetting the most important detail of how she introduced herself. She saw us in a fight, so she zapped every single cultist with one of her lightning arrows, then jumped down and immediately started flirting with both of us at the same time. Yep, she would have fit in around her. Trust me, I didn't forget. You're just the only one of us who had heard her say that fate must have brought us together without instantly taking 1000% stagger damage. Oh shit, I should have said that during Grace's sword heist. Hey baby, I see fate has brought you to me. Like that. Oh yeah, you would have really liked her.
Well, you did flirt with me the whole time. I said I was coming in hot, and you said, you always are, babe.
Oh yeah, right. Well anyway, Jo sounds great. Keep going. Well, she was the upbeat one in the party. She was just happy to see the world again. So sure we'd win. She literally proposed marriage to me while fighting in Aerox. Remember that? Oh my god, it was the most Jo thing imaginable. Nobody else in the entire world, I bet nobody else in the whole multiverse would do something like that. Nah. Wait, like, one of the Vine guys. She was literally bound in vines, completely immobilized and unable to fight. But then somehow managed to fall to one knee anyway and ask, will you promise to be the only one allowed to bind me? Somehow she had a ring. I don't know how she even managed with the world being on fire, but like, there it was anyway. That was Jo. She was my anchor. I've been completely adrift with her gone. She always had my back, whether it was with her bow or with some cheesy line I would never forgive from anyone but her. Hey, I've still got your back. I know, I'm deeply grateful, Sam, it's just... not the same with her gone. I know. And yet, somehow the only thing worse than having her gone is having her back. What a cruel fate. My sincerest condolences. Yeah, she would have got on with this crew like a house on fire. Like, great, but also with the screaming and several fatalities. I could be using the sword probably a lot more efficiently, but on the other hand, achievements. You understand. And dead. Oh, we're coming up to an ad moment. There you go, 10 fully charged level Fate attacks. Let's see if I can get to this gas station. Is this conversation about to end?
Seriously, that is so fucked up. Sorry again.
You didn't actually say sorry before, but thank you.
Well, alright, sorry for the first time then. We're happy to help you, okay? You don't have to stand up to her alone.
I fear with my luck, standing alone is inevitable, but I appreciate it.
Sure.
Okay, we're at the gas station. The ads are going to be running very soon, so just enough time for me to say I'm going to go and take those hydrate and stretch reminders you've just given me, and hey, right back at you. Have a drink, have a snack, get up and move around, give somebody a hug if they're cool with it, and don't revive a corpse to torment lesbians. And yeah, I'm going to run some ads. Really? Wow, very excited for ads in chat. Okay, thanks, Ladavi. Well, you're on a bus, so not moving around or hugging people. Okay, well, you know, use your discretion. But I'm playing ads. Please let them run. I'll be back in a few minutes. Love you all. I'm back. Hello, everyone. And yeah, while I was away, Ladavian with the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Sincerely. Clearly I should not be here more often. Anyway, let's talk to this person. If I get closer to the shrine, am I going to get thrown into another mini-boss fight? I was in an argument with some awful person online who didn't realise how much harm they were doing to the community, and would you believe what happened? Probably. They blocked you? I mean, yes, they blocked me, but before they did, they told me to go touch grass. BRB screens are always the best time to donate bits. Citation needed? How the fuck am I supposed to touch grass? The world is ending. Do you see any grass around here? Well, good luck finding some, I guess. I mean, what is this foliage we're standing on then? We're literally standing on foliage. It looks like dead grass, but it's grass. Fight. Here we are. You'll see no solace here. But what if I want to see some solace here? Hey, Machine Devil, BT Dubs, it didn't work. Do tell. I thought, like, if you showed us Joe like this, we'd hate her. But it just meant we got to learn about the real one. Totally fucked that one up. Yeah. Now we know that she was really cool and nothing like you. You told them about me, Em. Is that enough to absolve you? Have you found peace and pardon by putting on the perfect eulogy in front of your new friends? You found replacements. Yes, Joe, that's right. Replacements for you. One Sam wasn't enough, but with a full, proper party, she could fill the space you left in her harrowed heart. Is that what you thought, my M? I didn't replace you. I mean, I didn't replace Joe. It's not like that. Really? You didn't cunningly crawl into her bed to comfort her after I died? You're still yet yearning from afar after all this time? I am not. Shut the fuck up! Nobody else gets to bully any Sam. You don't even want to know what happened to the last person who tried in my world. Enough, Johnny Vanjo, no more words. You really want to hurt me? Then stop wasting time being cruel to him and just hit me with your best shot. I mean, you literally don't have a health bar, so that's going to be hard. Like, I appreciate the energy, but it is literally impossible for the Machine Devil to attack you. Oh wait, I'm not always waiting for it to hit 5 this time. And when I say this time, I just mean now. Learn how to use English, Emma. Languages are meant to be your thing. Oh, you're another one who makes a gross noise immediately before its big attack. Now, will the sword heal Sam being downed? It will not. Great. That's actually not good. Oh, that's very bad timing. I'm going to need to drop some items. No, wrong button. Oh, I didn't refill my item bar after the other Machine Devil fight. Well, let's boost. But also, let's at least res Sam. Like, our Sam. I feel like just that line being "stop your trite whining" shouldn't work as well in music as it does, but here we are. trying to get me to listen to the Law of Lightning. I don't want to listen to the Law of Lightning. There's a reason I didn't do law at school. I mean, there's a multitude of reasons I didn't do law at school, frankly. I really have no idea who that's meant to be. Like, is that what Joe looked like before the whole death and possession thing? Let's hear. Okay, everybody else saw the bit where those just said label for a minute, right? And also there's Emily and Joe Forever graffiti. The Sapphics. Sam, an epiphany hath struck. What if I assumed the role of Navigatrix? I could alert thee to weaknesses in battle, help with strategy. I hate to break it to you, Angela. We don't do strategy here, we do timers and gauges. Okay, I've got a better idea. What if you didn't define your entire self-worth in terms of whether you're useful in battle or not? I see thy point. It need not be battle, I could learn how to drive. 'Twould surely be useful too, and requires no touch of the divine. Angela. Come on, you know what I meant. Also, I mean, learning how to drive is maybe a good idea, but I recommend doing that not during the end of the world. I waited till the world was not on the brink of destruction to learn a new skill. I would surely never have an opportunity. She's got a point. But I suppose thou art right. Keeping track of the elemental weaknesses of foes in battle is scarcely ever a skill of mine regardless, forsooth. Is this game calling me out? I feel like this game's calling me out. Angela, I'm going to be real with you. I think we've both accidentally healed an insane number of Shamags with fire damage. Yeah, it's true. Because timers and gauges, all I'm looking at. Hey Val. Hey, real talk, I'm super jealous of Emily's wheels. With the bookmobile? Val, it literally doesn't even have wheels, it has treads. And what do the treads run on, Emily? Sam? Hell yeah! Can you imagine how much easier it would be driving on those shitty Lesser Anastasia roads with treads? Also, like, you know, it's symbolic and shit. Here comes a librarian to save the day. Very of the people. I think your car is loaded with symbolism too. Pink convertibles, like, here comes a bunch of cool gay people to save the day. Yeah, but like, it's all gay people, but they're gay people with books. Speaking as a gay person with books, didn't you literally tell me earlier that your job is 50% reading books? Surely you've got plenty. Right, that's what I'm saying. Her job is to get rid of books. What a beautiful dream. Is it? No, it's not. That's not how librarians work. Val, do we need to talk about what a library is?
Hey, mysterious hero.
Hi, I'm not that mysterious.
My name's Sam. Same as the legendary hero you're fighting alongside now, Prince Sam. Oh, that's even more mysterious.
Jeez. I mean, yeah, that's true, but how did you know that?
Well, for starters, there's a video going around online of you healing him in battle next to two other mysterious strangers, as well as the legendary hero of fate, Emily Harmless. Also, you just got out of the car that they drive around in.
Yeah, I guess when you put it that way, it's a little obvious.
You don't have to say anything further. I assume you have your own reasons for showing up mysteriously that we'll find out one day, but I won't pry, not even a little. I just wanted to say, as a long-time watcher of the three heroes of fate, I'm glad they found some new companions. It's a real comfort to know that new heroes can come about, and we're not just doomed to watch whoever's left slowly die off one by one.
Well, that's a depressing way of putting it, but sure.
So even if the circumstances are complicated, Thank you. From all the Watchers of the Heroes of Fate, we're very grateful.
I mean, thanks? I guess? You're right about it being really complicated. We're just passing through, hopefully.
Still, you're passing through full of hope, something new, so thanks. Anyway, best of luck on the quest you're passing through on. Fight hard, mysterious hero.
Don't know what that voice was. Never happened before. Buy petrol. Buy trinkets. I don't think we need to buy more relics so much. We could just buy a bunch of elixirs. Yeah, let's do that. Hurrah. Ruby elixirs. Heals all health, but tastes just slightly wrong. God, yeah. Can you imagine that if you just woke up in an alternate universe and most things were the same, but Coke tasted not quite like Coke? That'd be weird. There's no particular point I'm trying to make behind this line of reasoning. It's just true. Hey, want to make the Billy Shakes pun? I mean, also the John Green reference, but I'm going to interpret it as the Billy Shakes pun. Can I get... Oh, it's cooldown, not lag, that Alton's got a bunch of going on. So let's sort that out. Yeah, the rate we're getting them, 120 points per unlock doesn't sound like that much. So I could just max Val out here. And I will. I mean, I guess it depends how long this chapter's going to be. I mean, you still got that 4 seconds cooldown. That must just be actually base stats. Let's work on your healing abilities. Don't really need to spend it on Control Rod just yet. Get rid of Weak Life. And Race, what can I get you? Because wow, I've not actually given you much at all. Does she use any destroy abilities at the minute? I don't know. I mean, I need to get the stars down, but I may as well give her health so that, you know, Sam being able to heal is more useful because she is able to be healed. So Val is the most powerful among us, but then we know that. Yeah, is Grace using any... okay, Juggle is technically a destroy ability. I mean, I could just make her not have that. I could just give her an attack instead. And it's not like I'm using Juggle in any kind of tactical form. Destroy new, attack all, half attack, bleed, attack all. Let's just have a nice, straightforward punch things hard. Now that we've done all those stars, has it unlocked enough stories on anything? Ah, we have all the stories on the library card. Story from Academy Town in another world after the fall. Population 40. Wow. That says a lot in 2 words. Jo eagerly let Emily teach her how to read, but she refused to make it easy for her by learning from any of the piles of picture books in the bookmobile. She may not have had an education, but she was an adult after all. Even if it took far longer, she loved learning about classical literature and astronomy and all the philosophy surrounding religion, asking Emily tons of questions with every page. Big mood. And when sitting on Emily's lap it inevitably became too distracting to focus, she'd interrupt her mid-sentence with greedy kisses, whispering, That's not what I want you to teach me about right now. She was an adult, after all. Ah, the Sapphics. So, Broken Arrow wants me to do Grace. This is Sam Stars. Yeah. We'll do that. It's fine. Progress is progress. And we'll read them when we read them. We heal up. We save. 70, 90, 100, 100. Those are good health scores. I like them. I will have some water because... the combination of dry mouth from my ADHD meds and general plagginess from whatever this cold is means everything is full of glue. Did you need to hear that? Who can say, but you heard it. Let's go! And then the game can glitch for a second. Oh. Just the two of them. I mean, I guess the van, you've got more room to do that. Hey, like... do you want to talk? Yes, but after this fight. We need to get as many Zodiac points as we can so that we can upgrade your abilities, which is good in itself, but also good because it lets us read more stories about lesbians. Don't know what that does. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what we put on that second board of Graces, because with this rotation and the boot lag that she's still got, she can't get it out, ever. Button... I mean, whatever, it's dead, but... I don't know if it's just because I've leveled really hard, but most of the fights in this seem very straightforward. My truest desire is to have knowledge of all things and the clarity to understand which knowledge is relevant to my plight. I mean, I feel you, but I think you might have to settle for second best on this one. Sam, I would never describe thee as second best. Thou art perfect, and thy presence is a blessing. Thanks, but if I were perfect, I probably wouldn't want to do nothing but open the window and scream as loud as I can. I don't know, that seems like an appropriate reaction at the end of the world. TBH, I am willing to try any cure at least once. Hey, are we screaming over here? Can I join? Everyone up at the front is just talking about swords right now and I'm bored as hell of it. I mean, you can hang, but, like... don't you literally have your own sword? It's like a ceremonial sword. There's no edge. Looks like Sorbet barely one. You could even safely cuddle it and sleep with it, you know, if you're some kind of weirdo who loves swords enough to sleep with them. We met someone like that once and she was annoying as hell. Hey now. What is this slander of Gilgamesh? Jill did strike me as the manner of woman who would own a pillow decorated with the image of her most beloved sword. I know it not for fact, but I know it in my heart. My point is, it's just a traditional thing for men in the royal family to have. Not like enthusiastic about swords for the sake of swords. Yeah, dude, I know. Trust me, I know all about what's traditional for men in the royal family. Oh. Sorry. I guess even a princess would know, huh? Oh, darling boy. Have you not put this together yet? You know what I mean. Whatever. Anyway, welcome to the Screaming Corner. Angela, I just want to say... yes, my perfect blessing. Actually, I have forgotten how to speak. I'm gonna go dramatic here. I mean, yes, thank you, but you've changed the subject for the last time. Stop flirting and just tell me how you feel. Clearly upset, and you've got good reason to be. Want to get that screening out? I appreciate thou humouring me, beloved friend, but I'm certain the source of my distress as plain as day would be in a world where the sun did not hide itself forever from my sight. I have nothing to contribute to our struggle. Thou toilst most arduously, yet I am useless. Angela, our friend isn't founded on you being useful. My friend, period. Also, you're like 7 foot tall and hot. Even without obligation, I am sad that I cannot do more. Thou hast inspired me to join the cause, and it aches to be unable to help, even if you would not ask such a thing. I wish to be useful. Please believe I am aware it is not a failing of my friendship, but even so, it pains me to see thy struggle and be unable to assist. Well, here's a struggle you can't assist with. It's the way the kind of drum fill as you go into... there's a little drum riff in the background as you go into combat, and that's still at regular speed. And then this cuts in and it's just slowed down. And if you understood that reference, you too have been on the internet for too long. And you are welcome for that little bit of... God, when even was that? Mid-aughts nostalgia? I am messing up this rotation order so badly, but whatever. We are putting out so much damage anyway, it doesn't matter that much. Oh, we can still get the old postcards. I guess it was just because I was charging the sword up so much that we were always getting Emily killing them. Being here for me is assisting. I really get it though. I feel that way a lot too. Not about omniscience or whatever it was you had. I had all the power of the creator of all things bestowed upon me to exert change in accordance with what I willed was right. Okay, I don't really know how to categorize that, but it sounds pretty powerful and helpful. But hey, look, this is us getting it done anyway. Because we too are badasses. I've only just noticed it's the design on that thing, it's Fatal Crown, because it's the design from the King of, is it Hearts, where he's got his sword through his own head. Wow, that went really quickly. Oh, I think I might have hit the, like, built up to the really powerful critical, because I think that carries across fights. I don't even need Phoenix most of the time, it just... managing to fire it off feels like I'm actually doing strategy rather than just times of gauges. When really all it is I'm looking at one more timer and/or gauge. So interestingly, it seems like the If it doesn't charge up, I think if the sword charges all the way, it's an insta-kill, but anything else, it's just building stagger like our version does. It was definitely really nice to have someone else with the Ravage ability back up, I can't deny that. I never use Ravage, Sam! I've been feeling something similar ever since Joe's been gone. We haven't had a healer, and I feel so bad that I can't even do that much. All I've got is the same exploit damage that everyone else can do. There was even a point where that haunted me. It's still kind of haunting me. You can't, like, define yourself by what you can't do, Angela. You do what you can do, not what it would be, not what it would be perfect if you were able to do. God, I mean, yeah, right, like, you're totally right. And you know what we can do? This combat. It'll be fine. One day I'll tempt fate too hard by doing that, but hey. And saying that has just reminded me that I don't think no, I don't even have the Hubris bracelet on, honestly. I get trademark stuff, and what do? I don't bloody remember to wear it. Because my brain is full of holes. Yeah, like I say, I love that Emily's doing the Sword of Fate attack. Grace is still shouting fate calls, so clearly, like, saying that was never part of, like, invoking the sword's power or anything. No, that was just... Grace likes to be dramatic. I suppose the one thing under my power is the ability to accept those feelings. Still, 'tis easier said than done. True that. Pray tell, Prince Sam, how did you overcome that feeling? Well, I don't think this is going to be helpful because it manifested in the form of a really hot bombshell babe, and I defeated her in combat. Oh, Sam. Oh, Samael under heaven. Somebody is repressing things. You fought a hot girl version of yourself. We'll let that percolate. Because it is this dum 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 dum. Slow down. Yeah, like I say, fake calls is just Grace being dramatic, but that's fine because, you know, calling your attacks might not actually make any tactical sense because you're just telling people what you're about to do. But sometimes you just want to embrace the aesthetique. Yeah, sorry, I didn't really want to talk about it. It was just an anxiety thing, but she basically looked like you. Like, yeah, sorry. Oh my god. Fuck me. Oh. My god, fuck me. That was pretty much exactly the sort of thing she kept saying, yeah. You, Prince Sam under heaven, the hot guy who's the perfect alternate version of what a son and heir to the throne can be, fought a boss that was the gender swap version of you. I mean, I don't know about your editorialization, but those are the facts, yeah. Did you really check that I was a bombshell, babe? I figured out why we were both so stressed. Really sorry, but, you tried. I think you should know I'm trans. I fought a hot guy version of myself. But no, the only thing we can say is... Clarification. Is this Princess Road or Prince's Road? Hey, Sam, can I ask a weird question that I promise is important? The road we're on right now, was it originally called Prince's Road or Princess Road? Spell it out for me. You know, it's P-R-I-N-C-E-S-S Road. Like the thing that you are. It's because... Well... Yeah, dude, I know why it's that. It's the other thing in my world, Prince's Road, the Road of the Crown Prince. Oh, fuck me, I can't believe it took me so long to figure it out. Oh, okay, yeah, no. We are not repressing, it's just we didn't realise. Why we're stressing each other out so fucking much. Sam, you dummy. I'm trans. You what? But... Oh... You mean you thought, like, I was the version of you that never transitioned? Thought I was born as a guy and just never did it? I'm guessing we both assumed that, huh? How the fuck did you do that? I didn't pass that well. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god! Literally demonstrably false. You shut the fuck up. So instead of just asking if he was transgender, thou deduce such knowledge from the most convoluted proxy question conceivable to mortals? Name of the road? I mean, yeah, that does sound like how I operate. I can't just ask, are you trans, Angela? That's rude as fuck! Okay, I mean, Angela is correct about that being dumb as fucking hell, but honestly, I would have done the same in your situation, so I get it. So it's true, we're literally gender swap versions of each other, but we both had to get there the long way around, huh? Fucking figures. Let's not blow things out of proportion. I don't know if I got there or got anywhere. I know I'm not some helpless princess or sweet healer girl, but I still don't feel like a real person. Not yet, I'm still just stumbling through it. I don't feel like I'm a person even now. I just do whatever everyone thinks I should do. I made a decision once and it exhausted me too much. Don't know if I could do another. Maybe this hairstyle is what Emily told me to do. I'm great at doing what I'm told, even though doing what I was told nearly killed me. This is... and Sam agrees with me, as I say. This is not a unique experience. Yeah. If you're watching this on headphones, I'm trying not to cough directly into your ears, but here we are. Worse, if it had killed me, I would have been buried under the name Samantha. You imagine no dignity even in death. Hey, well, I don't know about that last bit, but I mean, I get it, believe me. And Angela does too, I'm sure. Figuring out who you are isn't just a single decision. Now you're experiencing that too. It's almost like we're all a process. And yeah, of course Angela knows, all angels know what it's like to be any gender configuration because they all are. I suppose I am, in fact. And the fact that each of you two have made such strides in your own journeys despite hardship. Hold that thought. It is. It's the incongruity between the drum fill and then just... It's just... feels like missing a step. Still don't know what that does, and I suspect I never shall. Just like I'll never know what that phase change does. Because it turns out, far from what I assumed, for once the wiki rule does not hold true. Like, there is a wiki for this, but it's basically just a front page. Okay, no more fights before the shrine. Perhaps I'll arrive there too in the end. My dearest friend had to reconcile a whole new understanding of her world to live. Surely I cannot do less myself. And come to you. I pray that I'm prepared when it does come to me. No. I suppose prayer isn't enough. My prayers are clearly unheard for whatever reason. I must prepare myself on my own. Not all on your own. We'll be here. Yeah. Get those good queer friends. Fine. Let's just go and do this fight immediately. Hi, Joe. You'll see no solace here. Seriously. I mean, we will. We'll just beat you up first. So, you told them about me, but did you really tell them everything? You tolerated me, true. But do you really think these new heroes will ultimately understand? You think me muddying her memory? Did my forthright fiancé tell you that Joe was a real eager edgelord? We were a match meant for each other, because nobody else would truly tolerate me. Did she tell you that I was never a hero at heart, that I just kept clinging to someone who pushed my evil heart along a proper path? Evil doesn't live in the heart. Evil lives in action. It's true. Evil isn't a thing you are, it's a thing you do. And yet, could evil ever take root in her heart if her ways were really so proper and pure? That is not a refutation of what I just said. What do you know of her heart? Just a demon pulling the strings. I'm the only one she ever truly gave her heart to. Nobody will ever know her better. You might be able to twist the difficult path she overcame when talking to strangers who never met her. She'll never fool me. I knew her too well. What do you know of her, though? How much did she How much did she tell you about herself, honestly? So many mysteries. Joe, Johnny Vanjo. Even our names work great together. It's obscene. How dare you? Put some respect on her name. Do you even know my name? What's Joe short for? Tell me true, Em, what's it short for? Maybe the short stack with the broken blade can say, if she knows me so well. Eat shit, Machine Devil. You're just a skipping record. Nothing. Nobody knows even that much. Yet you confidently claim to know what lives in her heart. Damn. Do even you know nothing? I never knew. Nobody told me I was before Joe. Felt forever like it was just on the tip of my tongue, but... Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Joe of the Mountain. What does that mean? Yeah, especially given that we've established that, or heavily implied thus far that the Clouded Mountain is where the Machine Devil is sealed away. Something's telling me she may not have been possessed so much as reclaimed. Watch me be wrong, unless I'm not. I don't know, but I know that Emily trusted Joe and fought alongside Joe. So if this monster is eating off her heart now that you've been separated, that doesn't tell me anything about her. It just tells me that you're a monster that feeds off trauma and loneliness. Sam, thank you. So, let's fight in the name of Joe. Thank you. In the name of Joe. Yeah. trying to get my chain up enough to set Phoenix up. Yeah, I feel like I could be strategizing more in this fight, but when it's this fast and reaction-based, there's no time for strategy. Stop telling me about the law of lightning. I don't care. What do you think you are, some kind of meteorologist? God, the fact that Sam's heals are now firing off at proper strength is very useful. I'll just say that. Look, we're not going to join you with any adverb, so stop shouting it. Yeah, charging the sword up doesn't seem to do a huge amount against her. Probably because it doesn't let you insta-kill bosses. Because, you know, this time we don't have the Zantat's can. Yeah, I think it's just half-heartedly as, you know, halving somebody's health and Death Story is insta-killing somebody. And Law of Lightning is just hitting them a bunch. But I feel like there should be some more kind of path. Or just a way I could react to it differently, I don't know. Problem solved? Question mark? Let's heal up and then we have a bunch of people to talk to. Hello, other Sam and Angela. It's an awful lot like, oh, hey, other Sam. I just called you other Sam. How are you doing? Hi, this Sam. I'm okay, just wanted to check in on Angela. I must offer thee my gratitude for thy kindness. I am attending as best as one can. Angela was just telling me about how she convinced you all to let her join your party. Well, it was hardly in question. How could I not aid heroes as brave as those which saved my life? No way, this guy's right. Don't act like it was an obligation. You had to convince Grace that it wasn't about repaying a debt, remember? It was a whole thing. It is true. It was not a matter of obligation, but of inspiration. It was a dramatic decision, but thou madest it feel easy, yet now... Honestly, it reminds me a lot of Jo's situation. She didn't have to come with us. It would have been easier for her not to. But she did anyway. Now that she's no longer with us, it's like... all I'm thinking of her now is how grateful I am that she was able to help at all. I bet all your friends are just grateful that you're still here, regardless of the whole power of God situation. You know? I see. Wouldst thou care to tell me more of thy friend, prithee? Sure, I mean, I think you're both really cool. You're both outsiders who got dragged in. Jo out of love, and you out of... well, I don't know, I just get the vibe, but like... oh, it's definitely love for her too. Even though I don't think she'll admit it unless there's a chance to embarrass me.
Sam, I would never. All my professions of affection for thee have been of the utmost sincerity.
Yeah. Really? And remind me again, how many of them come with boob jokes? I mean, boob jokes can be sincere. There can be a lot of deeply held emotion in a boob joke.
Prince Sam, thou art of the same character as she. Pray tell, why must she deflect by drawing her attention to my breasts? Do they truly warrant such attention?
Angela, stop killing everyone. No, it's a trick. Don't listen to her. She's just trying to do it to you now.
Forgive me.
Sure, no worries.
But Sam is correct. I truly am deflecting. I care very dearly about her and the others, as I am certain thy friend did too.
I mean, you know, she looks like she could use them to deflect. Bullets. Bazinga. I don't know where I'm going with that joke. Oh, yeah, well, using your divine presence for evil is definitely another way you like Joe. She was a real tease too. I do miss it. Okay, like, I think it's like this. You were both powerful and felt like it was your responsibility to use that power for good, right? You're not like all the others where we were given authority by institutions like the Crown with me and her, or Sword of Fate with Emily and Grace, or... Sam, help me out. The DMV for Val, I think. Also an insanely hot girl yelling at them. I mean, that is the truest kind of divinely gifted authority. Yeah, sure. All powerful authorities. But, Angela, for you and her, it's all just because you felt guilty having all that power and not using it for good, right?
Indeed. And I still do.
But, I mean, you don't have it anymore. You did your part. It's not your responsibility now. I think you're really cool and admirable for still wanting to fight after all that. But, like, being a hero to the powerless also means being fair to the powerless, doesn't it? I'm just saying the same thing I'd say to Jo if she felt guilty after putting her life on the line for so long. Maybe that's a little selfish, but,
Nay. Dear one, I shall accept thine admiration gratefully, especially since thou would share such heartfelt matters with one thou hast just met.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'd like to get to know you better. She's great to know, just watch your back around her or she'll find your weakness in no time.
Sam, 'tis surely the same as thy weakness of watching my back.
Angela just has the best, just absolutely skewering us by knowing how good she looks. It's moi. See? Is she an angel or is she a demon? Who could say?
I may be sincere for a moment,
And my character portrait can disappear.
thy presence allows me to forget the weight of my fears, and for that I have the utmost gratitude.
Sure. No problem, you're welcome. Aww. Yeah, no, that was just moi. Yeah, thank you for the stretch reminder. That was certainly a series of noises my spine just made. Stretch, by which we mean play your spine like a marimba. No, Daniel, you can't change the button to say that. Hello, Randomer.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you doing? Hopefully as well as possible under the circumstances.
Yeah, sounds about right. You too?
Pretty much. Anyway, sorry to bother you, take care.
I've had this conversation with people, and I am the person in the hat.
Dude, Sam, you're not gonna believe this. You're never gonna guess what I found. Something that could truly only exist in another world.
I don't know. The gun of fate? It's like the sword of fate, but instead of making lightning strike, it just shoots bullets. Damn. No, that's crazy, but this is even crazier. They've got ruby elixir in this world. They're just still selling it. It's just Crystal Pepsi, isn't it? I think that's the reference we're making. Okay, I guess that's different from normal elixir. Oh man, yeah. It was like a limited thing from the 70s. It's like elixir, but it was red and sweetened with fruit instead. They discontinued it after like 2 years. It's Crystal Pepsi. Or Mountain Dew Code Red? I don't know that much about Mountain Dew because, unlike what many people assume, not in fact American. I guess the market just didn't understand it, but it's totally my favorite. Loved it. Like I bought a ton of the last stock, so I could keep drinking it weeks after they stopped selling it. Dang. So it's better than the one we've got? It kind of sucks, actually. Oh. Yeah. Maybe the one in our world tasted different? Check out the musical Be More Chill, it's a literal plot point. Okay then. I was about to say I will do. We'll see if I will or not, because you know my brain holds. I want to believe, Sam. I want to believe. Hello. Farmer, question mark? Some weather we're having, huh? Yeah. Sorry, this really sucks. What? Are you kidding? I was thinking we were having a mild, beautiful day. Oh. Maybe I don't really have much of a frame of reference. All the ash sucks, though. Ha! You think this is bad. This is embers compared to when the world truly burned. Jeez. I was in the city under heaven before it fell. Let me tell you, you want to see flames? Even the entire clouded mountain was aflame, all the way to the sky. Once you've seen fire enough to make you wonder how you're still alive, a day like this just makes you grateful you are, you know? If you say so. Well, have a good one. Sam has been discomfited by the locals. I mean, given that we seem to have one each tied to Sam, Grace, and Val's level trees, I doubt there are more items to be got. Like different kinds. Yeah, I think we're just getting the arrow, the library card, and the doll, all of which, like, are part of Joe's deal. This story is interesting and cool. Just putting it out there. Enter the Celestial Planetarium. Or, you know, as everybody else will see, look at a door and fall asleep. Yeah, 1600 points. I mean, Val's max. I feel like I can max everyone else. Fix up Sam's health. Don't love the flash on every unlock. I'm not using nuclear, but whatever. So just got her as pure heal. Grace. Your health. Remove your boot delay and your extra cooldowns. And let's improve the destroy abilities you don't use. Yeah, I've got enough to unlock everything. There is now discourse in the chat about the chronology of Mountain Dew Code Red. This is a thing that's happening. Yeah. Everyone's done. less 70s joke, more about the Ruby reference. Yeah, but I mean, I just assumed that was to parallel Crystal. So, have I got all the stories now? I have. Story from the City Under Heaven in Another World during John Evandro's revival. She knew her boyfriend Cass and his cultist friends could be cruel, violent. Still, they kept her fed for the first time in years. And never hurt her so long as she kept... What? Have I sorry, I feel I just completely read those lines in the wrong order. Excuse me while I have a brief... whatever that was. She knew her boyfriend Cass and his cultist friends could be cruel, violent. Still, they kept her fed for the first time in years. Never hurt her so long as she kept quiet and agreeable. What drew her to Emily and Sam wasn't their heroism, but they were beautiful, and their camaraderie seemed so easy. Cass laughed. Even if you could crawl to those degenerates and beg, or judge you for having been with us, you know. Joe believed him. It took years to tearfully confess to Emily that the first encounter wasn't when she introduced herself with affected bisexual swagger, but when Emily killed Cass in a fight, freeing her. Emily just smiled kindly. She'd always known. There's a lot of interesting backstory here. Joe very much then paralleling Val in their story. What with the cultist X. And Jesus Christ, there's some casual mentions of abuse in there. Oof. Also, Bisexual Swagger is my drag wrestling name. And Folk Dress Doll, story from the City Under Heaven in Another World, before the Call of Fate. Hey, and I just got the achievement for every Joe Road story. Yeah, before the Call of Fate, pop 1.7 million. Academy Town in Another World, pop after the fall, population 40. The Ragged Doll had been with Joe ever since she ran from the group home years ago. Having heard the angels asking for her in the night, she had no time to pack properly, scrambling out the window with no more than the doll she slept with. As a child, she insisted to herself that she was too grown up for toys. She only carried it because it made her look younger and more innocent, and therefore helped her pickpocket easy marks. But even as an adult, she had grown so accustomed to the comfort it provided that she couldn't fall asleep without clinging to it tightly. Only after she fell in love with Emily did she find something to cling to that gave the same comfort. Ah, these traumatized sapphics, I love them so much. Whoa, it's like 5:15. Right. I guess then we go and heal and save, and then we're done. Wow, time does just keep on passing, doesn't it? Cool. So, yeah, let's just do some wrap-up. Thank you all for being here, as ever. Thanks if you stayed to the end, means a lot. If you've been watching, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent, that's SERASENT, the House of Hubris, streaming here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM British time, assuming I actually get things sorted on time, and my brain doesn't intervene, as it so often does. That's 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific. Other time zones are available. Do your own maths, but hey, if you don't want to do the maths, why not just give us a follow, and then you'll get notified whenever I'm here. If you do miss anything, VODs are on the Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact. For everything else, you can go to the YouTube. Link is down there, it says VOD Archive, or it is youtube.com/@HouseOfHubris, where you can find everything going back to the very start of the channel. That's like over 2.5 years of content. Admit sleep is good? Yes, sleep is good, and at the minute I feel like I could be doing it a lot more. At the minute I feel like I might be doing it currently. My head is full of gag. Yeah, YouTube, content going all the way back to the start of the channel, it's a lot. Then, you know, there'll probably be games there for you, and if there aren't, maybe let me know what would be. If you want to, while you're there, why not throw us a subscription on YouTube? Again, doesn't cost anything, but it gets you hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And as of today, that's true again because they're uploading again. Yeah. It's on my reliability, and if you've ever known me, that number is not particularly high, so the VODs will all make it there in the fullness of time. If you want to pay for gas money and help me gush about traumatized sapphics financially, you can, of course, cheer or subscribe on Twitch, but you very much don't have to. Just turn up and hang out and be chill and be good to each other, and then everyone's having a good time. If you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, social links are all down here. So many social links. It's Persona 6 up in here. That joke wasn't even funny, and also not true, because there's only 3. Yeah, if you can't see the links, that is Twitter, at House of Hubris, Mastodon, at houseofhubris@kind.social, or Blue Sky at houseofhubris.bsky.social. Yeah. houseofhubris.bsky.social. I apparently suddenly can't speak English. What do I mean suddenly? This was happening already. We've met. Cool. I think that's everything. Yeah, nothing else particularly exciting to announce at the minute. So I will just wrap up there and say thank you all once again for hanging out today. And I will see you all again on Thursday when we might finish this. I don't know. It said it was the longest chapter, so we'll see how long that is. Alright. Love you all. Where's the button? There's the button. Cool. See you on Thursday. Take care of yourselves up there.